The Rob and Cale Show. Rob Sanders.
Now, I'm not doing anything flashy, Daddy, but I'm getting results.
And Cale Hall. Rob and Cale Podcast.
I'm not ashamed no more.
Welcome to the Rob and Cale Podcast. Oh, man. My name is Rob Sanders. I'm joined by Pot. He'll answer to Cale Hall. Cale, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how are you? Nice to be here, and go Cox and go Coach Beamer. Woo!
It's a good show. Just like it's always one of those shows, dummy. Well, anyway, I have a show for you this evening. We're going to talk, we could talk football, we could talk baseball, we could talk, I was going to talk with you about, oh man, jackpot. I think the show, since I feel off, but jackpot's going to save the show this evening. Just saying. That's the way it's going to work. So I'm for everything looks smooth from here. Give it a moment and it'll stop buffering. Yeah, it's gonna just connect. There's not gonna do a bit. So bear with us. Jackpot over there having himself some Miller Lite.
No light.
There you go, Jackpot. Anyway, lots of stuff to talk about this evening. You know, Jackpot, I thought that maybe we could do a little bit about one of the teams that we're hearing a lot about that could surprise in the East is Kentucky. Maybe we could talk that a little bit. And just, did you just fall down?
No.
No. Okay, it looked like you. Fuck me. Okay, then. Anyway, let's thank our sponsors. First of all, where is Ziggy?
He's right over here.
Oh, okay.
Watch out. Oh, God damn it. Hold on a second. Can't even see it.
Jackpot. There we go. Hello, Jackpot.
There he is right there.
There's my son.
See him?
Yeah, there's Ziggy.
God,
he seems happy.
It's a fine-looking animal.
That's a fine-looking animal. Well, we're going to call for our sponsors, of course, Callaway's Bar and Grill out in West Columbia, Callaway'sBarandGrill.com. We're going to do our year football pick'em challenge where you can get in and it costs you $20 and you could possibly win a ton. Trying to get it over $1,000 this year. Jade, what are you doing, brother? Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're going to sponsor our Callaway's Pick'em Challenge. Stay tuned. That's going to be on show. We have lines throughout the week, and it's going to be a lot of fun. By the way, that Clemson was a 3-point favorite over Georgia. That line's moved up to 4 points in spots. So, one's buying Bulldogs bullshit is basically what I'm hearing anyway, and what the line. I think this is pretty favored. They may be favored by 5 or 6 at the time the game kicks off. They're going to win the game, and they're the better in the world. Let's talk about trucking and sport. Of course, Dennis Wilson sponsors the show, and of course, Uncle Jack, please read away, sir.
Yeah.
We're trying to get stuff together.
What's that? Do I need to be reading here?
Yeah. So It's 5 shots with the jackpot. So jackpot's not prepared this evening. He's getting there though. We're gonna put the phone number up here as I fire up the phone system here. Jackpot, is that like the that's like the as we wait on Jackpot to come back and join us. Appreciate from BC and support show.
Sucks to be a Gamecock. Clemson has 3 national titles since Georgia's won its last national title in 1981. Curry Smart wears a women's golf visor on the sideline. He has the anatomy of Ken doll. It's been 2,360 days since my team has beaten Clemson on the football field. Sucks to be a Gamecock. Go Tigers.
That message courtesy of Dennis Wilson, DNC Trucking and Transport. Shout out to Megan for the super chat. We appreciate you, sir. It says, step right up, folks. Let's all watch 2 South Carolinians do their best human impressions. Yeah. I'm going to pull my file, come back and see if that's going to fix the audio here, Jackpot. So say something interesting for here.
Hey. Yeah. Megan of it. Scott's straight clown. I mean, he really is. I mean, everything we say, got something to say about it, and everything that you say, as far as Clemson kicking that ass in September, you got something to say about it. Everything that I say about the Gamecocks kicking ass 2 Septembers ago, he's got something to say about it. So, shout out Megan for being persistent. But he got a long way to go. He got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying?
Well, apparently this evening. Hopefully those will fix up there. But there seems to be fine. So not sure what the problem is. But you can call the show if you want. 803-935. The first thing I thought we'd get into, Jackpot, we hear this every year, and I think Brock had a moment ago. I was something earlier. Seems like every year we get the same thing about Kentucky. This is the year that Kentucky is going to do some sort of we're going to take the time to this season possibly move up a bit and to a point where they are we're up there near the top. So just is the year that Kentucky does it, or is Kentucky just going to be a shithole till the end of time?
Well, I mean, the Kentucky man. They God damn it.
Jackpot's having issues tonight.
He's the Kentucky man has they've faced a lot of challenges, in the last few years, but I think that this year, going into 2021, there's a lot of high expectations, out of the Kentucky man, and I honestly don't understand it. I don't see them, really being able to do, everything that.
Yeah, that you're talking about. Okay. All right. Well, let's head out, folks. Welcome, caller. Welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? It's your favorite fan.
We have a favorite fan. What's up, dog fan?
Listen, Are we going to have audio issues again like we did mysteriously last time?
Look, the internet dropped. I was texting my poor wife upstairs, asking her if she had messed up with the internet. I'm telling you, I just did a speed test. As our net, the software that we're using. That's the only thing I can tell you. We're not going to. We're not trying to screw you over, sir. That's not what we do here. Okay.
Well, at first, to borrow a line from Carolina Crackpot, at first I was a little bit thought about it. Why two South Carolinians to be able to handle anything involving electricity? I mean, I know it's a new game to you guys. You're still grabbing your flashlight and your flip flops every time you get the squirts at 2 a.m. So yeah, I'll give you.
I'm clear what it is.
Pretty. Since you've ripped on the fact that we can't do anything about the internet connection, do you have something viable to bring to the program, or is this just going to be the 40 years that we've been waiting for Georgia to be a nationally relevant program?
Oh, right.
I was in the middle of all of that dropped mysteriously again.
Okay.
But I've given him a lot of really, I'm just joking with the guy.
Yeah.
And then I heard him say a couple of things on a couple different videos, and I was like, you know what? He actually, for real, in real life, has a cognitive disability. And now I feel bad for ever making fun of him. By the way, Crackpipe, is your forehead growing? Do you have meningitis? It's like Barry Bonds.
Is your forehead growing, Jackpot? Is that where we're at?
Is it getting bigger?
That's me back. Barry Bonds. He and I were brothers. So,
okay.
It's possible.
Clearly, Crackpipe's kind of in the tank. Which, if I was a South Carolina fan, I got to admit, I'd really understand.
Oh, what do you mean in the tank? What do you mean in the tank?
I think he's implying that
you've had
some of the devil's juice tonight, sir.
What's the devil's juice?
In South Carolina, it's called the Natty Light overdose. You're working on there. Rob, I don't
know what you're talking about. I mean,
I know
he's.
All right, what do you got there?
Go ahead, Rob. He's frustrating me. So go ahead and take care of this guy. Clean him up. Just slapping him around, and I'm my God.
All right, what do you?
Yeah, so that's a TKO for Begging Megan if you're keeping score at home. By the way.
Oh God damn it!
Listen. Go ahead and spit it out. Spit it out for me.
I can't even understand what this guy's saying.
God damn it.
Like I said, if I had every device, I'd be hammered as well, sir. So I'm not knocking you at all.
My God.
I totally.
If you listen to this man's internet, it's like an Obama phone. Anyway.
No. Okay.
Sir, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well,
Obama phone.
He's
anyway.
Bye. Here you go. Just for you, Begging Megan.
I'm mad. I'm just a little bit perturbed.
Little virtual Cale.
Damn Obama phone. I'm just a little bit perturbed.
A little bit perturbed. No, but
that's going to go on your headstone one day.
Well, that's I mean, virtual Cale. I don't know if you know much about virtual Cale, but if Cale, if we get to a point where Cale is kind of out there a little bit, yeah, well, okay, good library.
Fucked up.
I got you.
I'm gonna settle down. I didn't turn this fucking shit off.
Exactly. All right, for me.
Hey, buddy, I'm having a hard time hearing you. I'll give you a call back later when the connect.
what happened there, but you're welcome to call in. I don't know exactly what the deal is with the internet connection stuff. Make it sense. So
Horrible. He needs to he needs to get off that North Georgia redneck internet and it will type, and get on our stuff. And it's South Georgia / South Carolina wireless band internet. Really good, and fed it.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. Well, Jackpot, hopefully that has worked out better. Shout out to SEC Dog joining the chat here. Jackpot, are you doing all right over there, brother?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, that so you're here. I think it's better now, hopefully. Not coming through clear to you, sir.
Yeah.
No, okay. I may have to hardwire our connection. I think that's what we're gonna have to. Anyway, but back to what we were talking about. Move on from the right. You know, we were talking about Kentucky, and Kentucky's got this whole thing of they have it seems like every year they've got a couple of good running backs and their defense is always good. But the question is, yeah, you know, I don't know why. I mean, I really don't make any sense. Let me check my router stuff here. I mean, it looks like everything's fine. Well, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get my hard cable and just bring that over here. That might be the best way. Anyway, restart that router. Yeah, let me a second. Let me just grab something.
What, baby? Oh,
Pizza?
it's on the thing where you told me to damn put it, Mr. Drunk Boy. It's on the top shoulder of that.
If that's gonna fix it. To my that is not on deal is. We should be somewhat better to go now. As a we just there we go. Let me disconnect from that one. All right. Rebooting. All right, there we go. Jackpot. Is that better, sir? It should be better.
Yes, it is.
Here we go. There we go. All right. So, Megan, you feel free to call back in 803-470-2905. Apparently, it was something with our upload speed. So, I just just ran a hard cable to my wire and just brought it over here. So, we should be good. There we go. All right. So, 803-470-2905. We're talking about Kentucky. Is this the year that Kentucky gets out of the funk? Are they a better program than South Carolina? Some people would say that currently they are, even though South Carolina is has the head-to-head lead over them. But I mean, we don't know what we have with Shane Beamer yet, but a lot of people like Coach Stoops and what he's done. So yeah, we'll go from there. But that's kind of the big thing we're going to talk about this evening. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the Clemson baseball team and how they are terrible. How do you go and lose a 3-game set to Duke? Absolutely depressing. The best part is like everybody was talking about, oh, this is going to be the weekend they would do it. And they would come out, and all these young people that they had out there, the youngins, the freshmen, everything, all of them would come together. And what happens? They end up looking like a pile of dog dung. Yeah. Some Gamecock fans weren't very happy with the baseball team dropping 2-3 to Tennessee. Jackpot, you weren't very happy with that either, right?
No. I mean, yesterday, Saturday game, they just scored. And, yeah, they should have pushed a run across at the bottom of the ninth. I mean, it's ridiculous.
All right, let's try this again. Out to the phones we go. Well, welcome in to the Rob and Cale Show. What's up? Hello. Hello, caller. Caller. And we're taking your call right now. Hello, caller. Are you there, caller? Hello. Let's try. God, this is this is turning into a gong show tonight.
Yeah. I'm sure that was Megan and his redneck stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm calling him back. So that's how that works. And as we move along here, maybe I need to. There we go. Now, I bet it works now.
What's
Hello.
up, guys?
What's up, buddy? All right, I'm sorry about our technical issues this evening. We should have the internet port figured out. What's going on, brother?
Well, again, considering where both of you are from, I'll give you a pass on that stuff. It's funky deal with them, their cellular phones and their computer. I understand.
I mean, I just saw my first cement pond the other day, so.
Crack Pipe, have you been breaking into Spurrier's old wine cellar down there at Williams Price? Is he still
not quite sure what he's talking about, but no.
Yeah, everybody knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, listen, I know you're on TV. Are you? I watched a video you did about Kyle Trask being a backup quarterback, and that's when it kind of hit me. I was like, I've spent all this time kind of throwing jabs at Carolina Crack Pipe, and I do feel bad now that I realize he actually does have a true cognitive disability, and I felt guilty about ever making fun of you when I saw something that ridiculous.
Okay.
So you're calling Kyle Trask a backup QB, throwing dirt in Georgia fans' face.
So he's a starter, but he wasn't. So what was he? I mean, where was he a starter at?
2019, before this past season, he started all but 4 games for Florida. Then he started every single game of the 20 season, and he was a Heisman finalist. But you're calling him a backup QB. Let me tell you who a backup QB is. A 4'3" guy who was 4th string, brought in to run the scout team. Not a Heisman finalist, Crack Pipe. Again, I when I heard that, I felt
hold on, caller. Who put that guy on the field? Who did that? Who would put a 4-foot guy that's
when
a
he-
scout team quarterback on the field? How does
Yeah,
that happen?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you when he did that.
Sure.
When the number 1 guy opted out of the season,
Mhm.
the number 2 guy, another 5-star's knee wasn't ready.
Right.
The number 3 guy had a brain aneurysm, which is unbelievable luck. And that's the only. And by the way, with all that in his face, he managed to pull off an 8-win season out of a 10-win season. That's really not bad. That's a hell of a job, if you ask me. We had a guy who was knee high, couldn't throw past the line of scrimmage, and we still scratched out 8 wins in the SEC. That's pretty good.
First of all, we've talked about this before. Unless you're playing an SEC West schedule, the SEC East schedule does not appeal to me at all. Yes, you played Alabama this year, but it's the first time you played them in God only knows how long. And you're playing Auburn, who is generally not a very, very good football team. I mean, when you think of the SEC, you don't think of putting Auburn up there first. You're going to put, I'll even give you Georgia. You'll put Georgia, you'll put Alabama, you'll put LSU, but you're not thinking Auburn when you first get up there. But that's for a completely different conversation. But the whole thing is maybe you just have issues with getting and keeping quarterbacks, and maybe that's just something that Kirby Smart hasn't done a good job of. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of tirade I would expect from either one of you.
Well, hold on. It's not really a tirade. It's an absolute fact. He ran off Justin Fields. I mean, Justin Fields is just a piece of shit then, right? The guy that the Chicago Bears drafted in the first round, he's a piece of shit, and Kirby knows better than him. The guy that went to the South Carolina game and got picked off by Israel Mukwamu like 3 times and basically ran it back and made you look silly. That guy, I mean, he's better than that guy whose name that I forgot.
Jake
the guy. Hey, listen, the guy who we're talking about that he ran him off in favor of.
Yeah,
I believe he won 3 straight SEC East titles. Was within 1 play of a national title. Won a Rose Bowl as a true freshman.
Sure.
So how many national titles did Justin Fields win at Ohio State?
Justin Fields was drafted higher and is considered a better player. Are you telling me, sir? Hold on. Let me make sure.
NFL or college?
Let me make sure that we understand each other here. Are you telling me that you
time for the spin?
You think that Jake Fromm is a better quarterback than Justin Fields? Think very carefully, sir, before you come out with that stupidity. Do you think Jake Fromm is a better quarterback than Justin Fields? It's a very simple question.
What was the difference
He's
in their
not gonna
college
answer me.
record?
He's not
my
gonna.
God! Let's spin again.
Yes, the answer is yes. Yes.
You think that Fromm is better than Fields, sir? That's what you're coming with. How can I possibly even have a conversation with you?
How many wins did Justin Fields have over Florida?
He didn't play him
until he didn't get a chance to play against them because you kept him off the field with Fromm.
He didn't play against them because y'all decided to put him in there with that fake punt formation with type.
Yeah, and guess who screwed the fake punt up? Einstein. That would be Justin Fields.
Who did that, Einstein? Oh, God damn it.
Maybe you should put Justin Fields on the field to actually be a quarterback, like in a real situation, instead of a gadget play against fucking Nick Saban. Maybe that's what you should be doing.
That play was there to work. It was actually on the field to work, and Justin Fields drug his feet and did not snap the ball on time. They had practiced a million times. No, he did. And by the way, that whole first round argument. Hey, guess who else drafted in the guess what other quarterback was drafted in the first round not all that long ago?
Silly.
That would be Tim Tebow.
I mean, which quarterback are you?
How good of a quarterback?
Brother, they have quarterbacks that shit the bed all the time. Mitch Trubisky was drafted in the first round. We can go back and forth, up and down the thing. It doesn't matter. What matters is that he
argument out of the water.
Yes, the pro set says that Justin Fields is better. You just said Jake Fromm is better. Most Georgia fans that I know are laughing at you on that front. You can't say that Jake Fromm is a better quarterback than Justin Fields.
You can't say that. In college, he absolutely was in college. Look at Justin Fields' stats in big games at Ohio State.
Define big game, sir. Define big games.
Well, that's true. When you're in the Big Ten, much like the ACC, there's not a whole lot.
I'm not going to sit here and have this conference conversation
Oh,
with you.
good God. Oh, my God.
No. I'm not going to have this conference conversation with
Are
you.
we going to sit here and really discuss this? I mean,
anyway, Uncle Lou's in the chat. I apologize to you, Uncle Lou. My bad. I did not mean to have some gimmick infringement on Uncle Lou. I do not need Uncle Lou tweeting at me later on saying that I stole his Sir bit when I thought that I got that from my grandmother when I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6.
And I guess talk about stuff
older than I am. Maybe Uncle Lou's like 18 years older than I am. He's got to be in his, I don't know. Maybe he's just a hell of a lot older than I am, and he trademarked being polite.
Uncle Lou's in his
I have to see that from the what is that, the trademark office.
Look,
we can talk about that, Bang and Megan, but the reality is that you think that Fromm is a better quarterback than Fields, and I'm just not buying that, sir.
Yeah,
I just don't see it.
I'm going on black and white record and stats. That's all. I know it's not a big thing.
There's no type of fake anything. Rob, unless you want to play that little clip I just sent you. Gamecocks fake. The Gamecocks a fake field goal. Nobody is that. Shitty.
Okay, what you got, Bang Megan? Go ahead.
I'll get off the whole Fromm Fields thing. And by the way, I realize that Justin Fields. Listen, Crackpipe, give me 1 second. I realize Justin Fields had more physical talent in his pinky finger than Jake Fromm's. I do realize that.
Then why can't you just agree with me that he was a better quarterback, sir?
I don't know.
We don't have to like take warm showers at 3 o'clock in the morning to agree that Fromm wasn't the quarterback that Fields is.
Well, Justin Fields played during a COVID year.
I watched Fields shred a Clemson defense led by a very proud defensive coordinator who point blank said he beat the crap out of us. Okay. And that's an absolute fact. I'm telling you,
that's a fact.
Fromm would have never done that to Clemson, period. Well, it's not even close.
We would have had the chance to find out, but you didn't get the chance to face Georgia in 2017 when he was a true freshman.
You can't even win your damn conference.
To the national title game within one play.
You can't even win your damn conference. Don't stop with that nonsense. I mean, come on, man. You didn't even win your division last year. And you're coming at me with that nonsense? Come on, man.
We won it 4.
That's great.
We won it 3 of the last 4, by the way.
I hope that you guys hang banners for that, because at Clemson we hang banners for national championships and college football playoff appearances. How many of those?
And they also hang banners.
Two of those.
How many of those do you have, sir?
Anyway,
how many of those do you have?
They do.
How many college football playoff appearances do you have? Jackpot lost.
I can't even speak. Is Jackpot? Is Crackpipe okay? Is he going to live?
He might fall out here. I don't know. He's worrying me.
Yeah.
At Clemson, they also hang banners for co-division runner-ups, but they do.
If I were
try to tell you, we don't do that, but they do that.
Yeah, let's not talk about hanging banners, sir. How's that 69 ACC championship doing for you now?
I mean, it's doing great. I mean, it's doing great. It's doing well. I mean, it's there. I mean, it's in full effect, and it's waiting on someone else to it's anxiously waiting on someone else to compliment it. So yeah.
Well, the point of that comment was, this is where you hush up now when you've been put in your place. You're not.
Well, I understand that, but the point of that is, I don't shut up. Okay, so you keep on wondering,
hold on, Megan, is this
run your mouth, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna keep on talking. Well, whatever bullshit you got in your mouth.
What the hell is going on with
something else that
listen, I'm sure. I know. I first of all, I love Crackpipe, and so does Uncle Lou, and I'm sure Uncle Lou can put him in touch with the nearest AA meeting there in the the Columbia area, whatever kind of swamp he lives in up there in that shithole of a state you guys share. But
easy, sir. Easy, sir. You really need to calm down with all that. The last time that someone from this state came into yours and played in that little stadium of yours, it didn't work out too well for you. Don't make me call those people. Don't make me call those people.
That was one time in the last 6 years, by the way. But our wins don't count. I realize that.
Your wins do count. Wins that are worth a shit. I mean, your wins are. I mean, you got what? One top 25 win over what? Notre Dame. Is that what I'm supposed to look at as just the most awesome thing ever?
Now,
come on, man.
Is the guy who plays in the ACC going to compare big wins right now? Or are you really
I tell you what. Why don't you do this, sir? Why don't you go back and look? And I've talked about this before. And you people that sit around and you do your little SEC circle jerk, you don't like this. But last season, Alabama had 2 wins in the regular season. At the end of the year, that those teams were ranked in the top 25, the same amount that Clemson did. I don't have to ride conference nuts because my team is inadequate and we can't get things done. I don't have to ride conference nuts because my coach wears a woman's golf visor. I don't have to do that. Don't have to do that. By the way, the coach that I support, he wins national titles with less talent than what your coach has. Across the board. He sits over there and he talks about Jesus and has baptism pools after practice in baby pools where he's up there saving souls and bringing them to Jesus. That's what he's doing. And he's winning national titles with it. And y'all are over there spending money and having guys getting taken to jail with freaking those things on the tire boots on their cars. All that's going on over there.
They got boots on their cars.
We're saving souls and they got bringing home national titles. And yet you still want to run to me with this nonsense. Come on, man. Try harder.
I'm going to trust.
Ankle bracelet on. With the tight.
I'm going to trust that there are fans out there who actually want to hear what I have to say after that drunken rambling.
Hold on now, sir. I'm not drunk, sir. I am drinking. No, I'm drinking. I thought you were implying that I'm drunk. I am not drinking, sir. I'm drinking some ocean water.
No, I would love it if you were, because it would be an excuse for that bullshit you just went on about.
If I were drunk, you might stand a tenth of a chance of actually being able to win in a debate forum with me if I were drunk.
Sir, you two mental midgets aren't even a contest for me. I want you to understand something. Take the final polls of the AP this year. Sure. All right, look at the top 10.
I don't care. You know why I don't care? You don't play each other.
Care because it doesn't.
You don't play each other. If you don't play each other, it doesn't matter. You can all be ranked in the top 12 and you can all jerk each other's grandmother off. But if you don't play each other, it doesn't matter. Why can't you understand that? You don't play Alabama every single year. That's why the whole.
They don't. But hey, they will try to make enamored with Vanderbilt. They'll try to make you think that they do when they talk about their schedule. They'll try to make you think all that, man. LSU, everybody else all year long. I mean, they don't. It's just a run of the mill SEC East team.
I'm not supposed to. Am I that? We're supposed to take and say, all right, Vanderbilt, Mizzou, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. Go up and down. All those teams are tough, man. All of them. We're supposed to just sit here and believe that.
Again, you left out a couple because you're cherry picking, because that's what you do, and you know what you're doing.
Tell me who I'm missing, sir. Do you play Alabama every year?
No,
it's a very simple question.
They do. They do when they luck into a damn a championship game, or they look into
your regular season schedule. Look, let me help. Let me help you, because that way you don't think I'm cherry picking. Every single year you have on your schedule Mizzou, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Florida. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4. Tennessee. That's 5. Auburn would be 6. Who's the 7th one? Come on, you know you play them every year.
No.
I'm trying to give you the. I'm trying to be fair with you here. Your cross conference rival every year is awful.
You just mentioned Tennessee, which is horrible, but I believe South Carolina's lost in the last 2 years. Is that correct?
Who cares? South Carolina lost to them in the first game of the season this year.
Okay,
and 2 years ago, South Carolina gave them a momentum building game in which we let them run 2 kicks back for touchdowns. Whoopity-doo! I mean, nobody cares. South Carolina would have road graded them any other time in the road. They're horrible. They're 2, and they're just about on you guys' level. I mean, they really are. God damn. I mean, with the Tennessee
SEC dog putting out just lies there. But anyway, go ahead with the lies that he's putting out there. What you got?
My point was, if you lose to Tennessee, you deserve no mic. So please stop talking crack pipe.
I didn't say anything.
You're not.
What about 2016 when you lost to Tennessee on the last play of the ball game, and the Gamecocks woodshedded them a couple of weeks later? Well, I don't know. Well, I mean,
how far?
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do there.
Look, I was begging Megan. I was looking at your schedule.
There's some bad Gamecock kicked their ass, but we can't even do it.
Right. But
I was trying to be
logical. We lost Vanderbilt that year too.
Rob.
Yeah.
Go back to 2000, whatever you want to do, 17, 16, whatever. The bottom line is, how many years have we played Alabama? Now, it doesn't matter if they're on the regular season schedule.
Yeah, but in reality, it does, sir.
You really don't play them that much. You play them like 2 times out of 7 years.
In reality, you weren't even good enough to face Alabama in 2017.
Clemson's won.
In reality, South Carolina's the only team that's beaten Alabama.
Clemson's won 2 out of the last 4 against Alabama. So how many has Georgia won?
South Carolina's the only team.
When's the last time Georgia beat Alabama? I honestly don't know. Can you help me with that?
When's the last time South Carolina beat Alabama in the East? Oh, last time we played them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can compete with Crack Pipe's mouth once he's been juiced up. But.
No,
we're last year to beat him.
When's the last time that you beat Alabama?
Hung that big L on him.
It was 2007, and it wasn't anything to be proud of.
2010.
But here's the deal, and I'm gonna. There's way too much competition for my voice to be heard right now. But listen, after we beat you by 3 touchdowns, I am going to move into your studio. Monday morning, you're gonna see a cot, a pillow, and a toothbrush, and you're gonna have to view my ugly ass mug for the next month up there for all the shit.
Are you talking about my studio?
Studio.
I'm talking about my studio. Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck with all that.
Because
look, I already told you. I already told you. If you win by 3 touchdowns, we'll name it the Beggin' Megan Show for a month. I don't give a shit. You're not winning by 3 touchdowns.
No,
you're
God.
Not. A minimum of 3 touchdowns. Minimum.
What in Charlotte?
And then we're gonna have a.
It's a guy crack.
That first show.
Look, if you win by 3 touchdowns, we'll call it the Beggin' Megan Show, and I'll make a nice special.
Call it Beggin' Megan Show if he wins. Man, he is crazy.
Clemson
is going to pull out the John Deere tractor and run over them like they're somebody's crops. I mean, that's ridiculous. Well, Clemson will beat them by at least 2 to 3 scores. I'm not being an asshole, and I'm not being delusional. This and that. But, I mean, it's just fact. I mean, they were going to beat the damn living shit out of them. I mean, Georgia talking about even winning is funny. I mean, that's enough to bring a smile to my face. But then they want to talk about with 2 or 3 scores. Then they want to talk about it being multiple scores. That's craziness.
You know,
folks.
Y'all are nuts. Yeah, damn nuts.
I just hope that if Clemson pulls out a win, that you're gonna still show up on the show, or if you're just gonna go hang out in Uncle Lou's chat room over there, and Uncle Lou could try to put the scab on your wounds a little bit, but we'll see.
Sir, the last time Georgia played Clemson, we won by 24. I know.
That really matters a lot. In 2014, in 2014, South Carolina beat up on UCF. You think South Carolina beat up UCF today? No.
You're beating UCF now. That's your high point, is beating UCF.
Mouth breathers, man. Mouth breathers. You're talking about 2014. We're talking about what happened when Obama was in office. I mean, he's been gone for a while. Yeah. I mean, we're mouth breathing now. We're mouth breathing. We're reaching.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything else that you'd like to bring to the show besides that? Because I'm not buying that.
No, he ain't got nothing else he wants to bring to the show that's relevant because he's silly.
Well, when I can actually, I'll call when I can actually speak. Maybe when Crack Pipe sobers up, I'll give you a call. And I actually do have.
I'll call the show. I'll call the show in a few weeks when we beat Murray State, and I can sit here and crow about that. But I won't call when y'all kick our ass in week 1 because I don't want to hear I told you so.
I love how people think I'm angry over here. It's hilarious.
I mean, you're not going to call week 1 because we're going to beat the living bejesus out of you. And you don't want to hear anything about it.
Thank you for calling the show, sir.
Yeah, he don't want to hear in week 1 about how his team went to bejesus beat out of him.
I just find it funny that. Well, a couple of things. One, he thinks they're going to win by 21 points. I don't know where that's going to happen. And he brings up the last time we played was in 2014. Yet an entirely different.
I mean that really has a lot of relevancy. In 2021.
Mark Rick's been through another team and had a heart attack since then. So
Steve Spurrier was coaching South Carolina in 2014. Yeah. I
mean, that's great, but.
I was 240 pounds to get as much trim in 2014. It don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing.
It's
irrelevant as fuck.
Power to.
Just shut up about it. It's nothing.
803-470-2905. You want to join us this evening and talk about what Beg and Megan just said, or what Jackpot just said.
Beg and Megan. Damn. Oh goddamn.
Does Beg and Megan piss you off over there, Jackpot?
He doesn't piss me off. I mean, I love to hear from him, but I love him to death. But goddamn, just stop saying dumb shit, and don't. What is it? Don't talk no shit. Won't be none, or whatever.
Good point. 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. I don't want to get into all of that, but Jackpot made a valid point there on that. It's just hard for me to
Ron Shirley said it on Lizard Lick Towing on the True TV channel years and years ago. He said, "Don't talk no shit, won't be none," or whatever. It was ridiculous, but it was his way of saying if you don't sit here and give me a bunch of BS, then we won't have anything to talk about. So there's that.
I don't understand why
he eliminated the type.
One other note there. He was talking. He said Jake Fromm's a better quarterback than Justin Fields, but Justin Fields has more talent. I don't understand that. I don't get that. Maybe I misunderstood him, but I don't know.
They're trying to give you the best of both worlds of both those guys.
Well, that's typical.
Yeah. He was trying that like he was both still University of Georgia, which neither one of them was, and they're not.
Ben wants to know how many games will Lawrence win this season with Jacksonville. I think it's going to be like 5. I don't think it's going to be any more than that. Their offensive line is shitty. 4. Yeah, for Jacksonville. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. SEC Dog says, take LSU when they lost Joe Burrow on their offense. Bama in the same boat, but y'all keep watching the news. Are you implying that Alabama's going to be off? That's okay. Alabama's got a lot of players that are back, though. They didn't really lose their entire offense. If you think Alabama's going to fall off the face of the earth now, is that where you're by falling off the face of the earth? I think they're going to lose 2 games. It's very valid, something to think about. But look, I don't think that anybody's going to say, hey, they're going to have the same offense that they had last year. But then again, nobody thought going into last year that Mac Jones was going to win the damn starting job. Everybody thought it was going to be Bryce Young. So there's that too. We do know they do have talent down there, and they actually have a coach that can utilize that talent and take them to national titles. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, are you peeing? Holy shit!
No.
Thought he was peeing.
No.
What is he doing? If you're peeing, I'm going to mute your microphone.
I'm not peeing. I'm building a sandcastle on the toilet.
Oh, Jesus. I just muted his microphone so he could pee. Pee, jackpot. God damn. Normally, all right, maybe he's done. Are you done peeing? God damn.
Sandcastle's built. Woo! God damn.
Oh my
Woo!
God. Jackpot, you're killing me, brother. Yeah, Jesus. Well, at least he didn't pee in the sink. Anyway. All right, final call for calls this evening, 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905. Yes, I've been out in the sun. So yeah, I'm looking a little sunburnt there.
Bye-bye, buddy.
If DJ stays healthy, he likes their chances. Good. That's a good point there. Dennis says he hopes his Hurricanes put their foot in Bama's ass. Well,
oh well, you
know,
keep on
everybody
hoping.
See that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one of those
keep
things.
on hoping with the hope.
Alabama doesn't have very many games where they get a foot put in their ass. That just doesn't happen very often. So there's that. All right, 803-470-2905. Appreciate you guys joining the show this evening. This week we'll have the SEC and the ACC tournament. The ACC baseball tournament is still doing this bullshit with pool play. What a shit show!
Pool play.
Yeah, you have 3 teams.
Is that like swimming pool play?
Huh?
Yeah, swimming pool play.
No, it's just pool play. Will says he thought I was mad. No, I'm just sunburned. I'm not mad. I was laughing too hard. Hilarious, man. Anyway, but no, the pool play is just stupid. I mean, for folks that like, you know, we talk about ACC, SEC stuff all the time.
Stop it.
If the SEC or the ACC wants to get relevant, stop with this fucking pool play. It is insane. So to give you the perspective, all right, they've announced the pool play for the ACC tournament. Each team will, in the 4 pools, will play 1 game against each of the other 2 opponents in the pool Tuesday through Friday. So here's what you got. Clemson is in Pool B. Thank you. Featuring the number 2 seed Georgia Tech, along with Louisville and Clemson. The A pool is Notre Dame, Virginia, and Virginia Tech. I mean, it is number 3 is C with North Carolina and Pitt. By the way, the Clemson program has come. They won the damn ACC tournament title like 3 seasons ago. Now they're the number 11 seed out of 12 teams. Terrible, man. I mean, I like Monty Lee, but my God, this is just bad. It's just bad. Bad. All the games we played at Truist Field in Charlotte, North Carolina. Anyway, the SEC, by the way, the Gamecocks will play against – who is it the Gamecocks got, Jackpot? Do you remember? I think they play
Alabama.
Yeah, is it Alabama? Yeah.
Is it Alabama? Is it Arkansas?
I don't know. It's not Arkansas. Yeah, no, 7-10 matchup. South Carolina and Alabama. That game is at 2:00 on Tuesday. So interesting matchup there. That is the single elimination.
I'm sure we'll road grade them.
You think so?
I'm confident that Sean Kingston's bunch will do the right thing and they'll road grade them.
Someone wants me to call the comrade again. Let me call him again before we get out of here. We'll just keep calling the comrade till he answers the phone. Let's see if he's going to actually answer the phone. This will be funny. Here you go. I'm calling him right now.
Give him a buzz.
See what he says. Calling the comrade. See if he wants to come back. Calling the comrade. He's not going to answer the phone. What is a Ukrainian air code?
This is how bad a co-host Caroline Jackpot is. Rob's sitting here calling the old co-host.
No, it has nothing to do with that. We were just calling to goof on him. It has nothing to do with you. You're not a bad co-host. Stop with that bullshit. Stop with that bullshit.
With my type.
Anyway. 803-470-2905. Final call for calls this evening. We get back on Tuesday. We have our show on Wednesday. South Carolina's season could be over, Jackpot, on baseball. I think Clemson's season's already over anyway because they're a shithole. They are not very good. But maybe we'll recap that on Wednesday. So that sounds like
who does Clemson play in the first round of the round robin?
It's either Georgia Tech or Louisville.
Yeah, they'll lose both those. Georgia Tech's probably just better, and Louisville is a team that lost.
Clemson swept Louisville, but lost Georgia Tech.
They're probably looking for revenge, so they'll probably kill them.
They'll probably get. Don't worry, we're almost done with season 2 more series. Yeah. Are Gamecock fans not feeling the baseball team this year? I don't know, man. Seems like they're missing something. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I guess it's because I remember a time where whenever they went out, it just felt like they were just the better team all the time. More. So, all right. Well, Jackpot, we've had fun this evening, and we'll get back at it on Wednesday. And we'll have a full recap of baseball and everything else. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you later on.